A name is a word or term used for identification. It is used to identify a class or category of things, or a single thing, either uniquely or within a given context. Regarding the names or descriptives used within Judaism for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we have three broad categories. One category are those names that have a biblical origin, such as Yud Kei Vav Kei, Elokim, Kel, Kel Shaddai are the most common. There are, however, three more to make up a set of seven. These names come from the narrator of the text, which within Halachic Judaism would be self-descriptive names coined by HaKadosh Baruch Hu. A second category are names coined sometime in the post-Churban Bet HaMikdash period, names such as HaKadosh Baruch Hu, SHECHINAH, HaMakom, as used in the Haggadah, Ribono Shel Olam, and generally reflect man's understanding of God. A third category comes to us from the Kabbalah, where we have terms such as the Ein Sof, Rahmanah, the Sovev Kol Almin, the Memale Kol Almin, and others. Before moving on to the SICHAH, I should like to focus upon two of the names, HaKadosh Baruch Hu and SHECHINAH. Kuf Daled Shin, in common usage, describes the process of sanctification. Kedusha is holiness. Kiddushin is the process of marrying one's life partner, hopefully. But these are end product descriptives. Sanctification is the act or process of acquiring sanctity, of being made or becoming holy. All religions promote a concept of sanctity, and within Judaism it is applied to temple vessels, the days of the week, for example, Shabbat, and sometimes to people, such as tzaddikim. To sanctify is literally to set apart for a special use or purpose. Hence, the Kuf Dalet Shin, as applied to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, would reflect that aspect of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that is set apart, that is removed, that is insular and hidden from man. This in stark contrast to the descriptive SHECHINAH, linked to the Shoresh Shin Chaf Nun, to settle down, to live, to inhabit, and represents that aspect of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that is present in a real sense in the world. Hence the term Mishkan, the physical location in which HaKadosh Baruch Hu was to be found. This aspect of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the SHECHINAH, is analogous to the Rebbe's interpretation for the word Va'agida. We noted that within the Kabbalistic model, the Yud Gimel Daled Shoresh reflects the Hamshachat Pnimiut or Ein Sof Begilui, the drawing down into a revealed form, that which had previously been hidden. This, according to the Rebbe, was what Yaakov was attempting to accomplish when he called his sons together and said, Hey asvu v'agida lachem et asher yikra etchem bi'achret hayamim. And as we noted earlier, the inclusion of the word lachen suggests that Yaakov had attained this revelation. His intent was to bring the Pnimiut or Ein Sof into the world. Bikesh Yaakov legalot et haketz, I will bring about for you a revelation of that which is hidden. But V'nistalka mimeno SHECHINAH. The text does not inform us why, but he discovered that he did not have the ability to bring that level of Kedusha into the world at this point in time. All of this dovetails nicely with the Gemara in Psachim informing us that when Yaakov saw that the SHECHINAH had departed from him, or alternatively, that he was unable to accomplish what he had set out to do, his response was, Shema chas v'shalom yesh b'mitati psul. Perhaps this comes on account of the fact that my children, or the world, is not yet ready to receive these levels of Kedusha. To which Amar lo banav, his sons reassure him, Shema Yisrael, Yisrael referring to Yaakov, Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, Keshem she'en belibcha ela echad, just as you are firmly committed to monotheism, Kach ein belibenu ela echad, so too are we. With this reinterpretation of V'nistalka mimeno SHECHINAH, we may now have a response to the second of the two difficulties, namely, if the SHECHINAH left Yaakov, depriving him therefore of his power of prophecy with respect to the Achrit HaYamim, why is it that embedded into the brachot there are elements of prophecy? With our reinterpretation for the V'nistalka mimeno SHECHINAH, we do not have a situation of the departure of the Shekhinah of his Nevuah capabilities, but rather, for reasons undisclosed by the Chumash, he did not have the ability of bringing those levels of Kedusha at this point in time to the world.